Hello, this is David Everest, and I'm going to turn the camera this way and see if I can't get my tree in my shot. I can't get all of it. Let's try it that way. Let's see. You can see the Twin Cedars behind me, the name of my claim. Can't see it all, but that's because it's really sunny day here today. So I'm here to do a campaign to get Congressman Greg Walden in his office to get a hold of the Department of Interior, BLM, and demand a trustee to the valuable mineral land grant. It's a mineral deposit, a valuable one. And in 1872 and 1870, the United States government and Congress gave those mineral estates to the citizens of the United States to go out on the land and seek and find their fortune, if they can. Well, currently, we don't have a trustee to manage this grant. It used to be run through the State Lands Division of the federal government to do, and they had a trustee in that. In 1946 and 47, they created the BLM, and they merged the grazing lands and the mineral estate together. And each one of those is a grant. Now, they're different grants. They didn't merge the grazing rights and the mining law together. They just merged the management. That means the BLM manages all the mineral lands wherever they lie, and they're required to have what they call a primary trustee. The BLM is the general trustee to oversee the primary trustee. The primary trustee's first duty is to the grant and the grantee, and we don't have one to defend the miners. This means the grant isn't being managed properly. So I've asked Congressman Greg Walden, I've been asking him for 2 years, to appoint a grantee. I've finally been invited by the Inspector General's office for a taking suit. If I could find a lawyer to take the case. Well, the problem there is that would cost me money. That shouldn't cost me money because the trustee would hire the attorney. This case in the office of the BLM, Bureau of Land Management, would go to the Inspector General's office, and they would get an attorney there to represent the trustee and the grant and the grantee in court. And the government employees would lose their government lawyer. The agency, whether it be the BLM or the Forest Service, would have to go out and hire private counsel. And then each one of the employees would have to hire private counsel because the government can only represent their government side. Since they'll be stripped of their immunity, they get to be sued on their civil side. They need to be representative. So they have to go out and hire attorneys or defend it themselves. I wish them luck. Because, see, a breach of fiduciary duty is going to be imposed on them. I don't think the lawyers can help them. When the audit of accountability is done by the trustee and exposes the waste, abuse, and fraud within the Forest Service and the BLM for failing to perform, and the Forest Service attacking the grant. So I hereby demand Greg Walden do his fiduciary duty and get a trustee appointed. All he has to do is send a demand letter. Oh, and fund the office, which Congress is obligated to fund. No doubt about it. They're obligated to fund it so that we can get these patented claims out there and final disposal of the estate to the private sector. And that means they have to leave us alone, and the trustee will be defending us. Then we can go back to mining, and we won't be stopped. Have a nice day, and I hope I am just doing what comes natural, which is to defend my rights. Have a nice day.